Hi, Virgo. This is Moonpie Tarot doing your next 10 days love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So remember, some of the messages may or may not resonate. Just take what fits and leave the rest. This will be for the next 10 days. So not based on when the reading is uploaded, but when you first come across it and listen to it, and then 10 days going forward. So yeah, Happy New Year, Virgo. Hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, let's get started with your reading. So I'm going to take a look at your person's energy, then your energy. I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck here, and then I will do some clarifications with the Moonology Oracle cards, and then Loving Words from Jesus by Doreen Virtue. All right, Virgo, let's see. What is the energy of the person whom you are here for this reading? You know, I do love readings sometimes. I know some of you may be completely single, wanting to know if love will come in. And if I see that, I'll tell you. All right, so this is just generally love and relationship, dating, intimate connections. Okay, let's take a look. Spirit, please show us Virgo's person, the energy of Virgo's person towards them. What are they thinking? What are their feelings for Virgo? Are there any changes? What do we need to see here? Okay. Oh, 2 cards flipped out here. Wow, Virgo. So the Knight of Cups is here for your person. And then the 8 of Swords. You know, Virgo, your person. All right. For some of you, I feel like your person does, just a message coming to me that they do view you as someone who might have some negative thoughts, or you have negative thinking. Maybe this was something in the past, or just the energy of this person. And I feel with the Knight of Cups that this person, wants to offer their love to you. They have a very healing energy. But I also feel, Virgo, that you and your person have similar energies. Their energy is similar to you. They have a lot of mental insecurities as well. So they might have some low self-esteem, or they might feel like they're in a position where they feel trapped, or kind of like have sometimes just down dark thinking once in a while. But I feel like there's a love offer here. They want to give you their cup of love. I mean, it's very straightforward. And they want yours also. That's what that Knight of Cups is. Your person, Virgo, wants you to come toward them. Make some kind of move, not crazy out of the blue, like jump on them and just go like wild with expressing your emotions. But this feels to me that you both want that. Okay. And I feel like, as far as this being their energy, they know that even though there are times where they go into a dark place, or they can't really see a way out of situations in their life, they still or are going to be reaching out and making some kind of love offer to heal a connection. All right. Because it just kind of feels to me like both of you like mirroring each other. So when your person's in a dark place, they want your love to, or your care to kind of lift them up. And when you're in a dark place, they want to do the same to you. I feel like that energy, because it's very contrasting, but I'm feeling like there's this thing where your person is hopeful. No matter what the circumstances are, whether you or they are in a situation that you feel like your hands are tied behind your back, or they feel that way, there's hope here still. They see some kind of a future with you and are still willing to come forward. So I'm just, you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing love heals all. So if there's like, even if there's like a mental or negative thinking or feeling trapped or feeling victimized or low self-esteem, the Eight of Swords is the self-imposed prisoner. Your person has a tendency to go in that direction where they feel like maybe they're not worthy or they're not good enough for you or a relationship in general, but they still try, and at least will be. In the next 10 days, there will be some type of an offer or proposal of some sort. I'm hearing, Virgo, you need to make a New Year's wish. If you're listening to this before the new year, or even on New Year's Day, or even, if it's after, you need to make some kind of New Year wish. It's never too late to do that. It doesn't have to be exactly on New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve. But I do feel, Virgo, you're going to be receiving a huge cup of love from your person, not from spirit, not from the universe, from the person directly. All right, let's see what else is going on here with them. Oh my goodness. Page of Cups. So there's some kind of communication coming from them. They really love you, Virgo. I know you're like, no, they don't. I haven't heard from them. I'm not talking to them. They don't express their love. They're expressing it these next 10 days. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Let me see here. Virgo, some of you are getting 2 offers. I have to say that. I just have to throw that out there. You've got whoever you're thinking about while you're listening to this reading, and then there's someone else. One is more mild, one is real, and one is more like flirtation. Okay, I just have to put that out there. Could be 2 water signs, but I'm just going to put that out there. However, now give me just a second. I can't help feeling while I'm looking at these 3 cards that your person needs your love. I can't help feeling that way. They need your care and your love and your communication, expressions of love, because that's what the Page of Cups is. That's very sweet, mild, flirty communication. I feel like this is what they want from you. I just, when I look at the Knight of Cups and I see how he's looking at the Eight of Swords, it just feels to me like they're having a tough time. That's all. Reach out. I feel like reach out. I mean, I'm going to look at you, but I'm just picking that up very strongly for you to reach out and express your love. It's safe to express your love, right? I don't know if your person might have get moody sometimes or just get in a dark place. However, even if that's the case, they're still willing to express their love to you, even when they're in a dark place. I also feel like they don't want you to know that they get into this self-loathing energy sometimes. Like they might tell you, yeah, this is, I'm kind of down, but they won't tell you like to the depth of the darkness that they're feeling at times. It's really all in their head. It's all in their mind. They just have a tendency to think a particular way, and then it just spirals out of control, or they feel helpless, or they feel sorry for themselves. But, even still, that they don't feel worthy of your love or worthy of a relationship or like a great, great love, even though they feel that way about themselves, it's not true. And it feels to me like even though they feel that way, I see them reaching out to you in these next 10 days because they feel you're worthy of their love. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So the next 10 days, Virgo, your communication coming from this person is going to be very sweet and mild and flirtatious. It might even be, you guys know, if you follow my channel, this is always my selfie card. Like he's holding up a camera and taking a picture of himself. This person thinks that they look like a fish. That's their opinion of how they look. They'll still take a picture of themselves and send it to you, but they look at their picture and they don't see what you see, because love is blind. Your love is your love. You look at your person from your heart, through your heart. You just see that love, and they look at themselves and they see, like, that they have a fish face or something, or they think maybe they look like a fish. Right? That's how they feel about themselves. Crazy. Yet they think that you are like so much more than they could ever be. Physically pleasing, the way you express yourself, your love and your care. And you kind of, like, remember I was saying mirroring each other, you kind of inspire them. All right, let's move on. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords. Wow, this person. The Eight of Swords is really internal, and I don't feel like they let on too much about how they feel about themselves. They might say something here and there like, why are you interested? Why do you care about me? Why do you love me? Vice versa. But they kind of, they say it to themselves, but they come across to you as very relaxed and calm and peaceful. At least going forward, they will be this way, not being restless, just being like kind and relaxed. Do you know what I mean? Like hopeful. That's how I feel. I mean, they're definitely, when they're communicating, when they will be communicating with you, there is this peacefulness that surrounds your connection. And like I said, this could be somebody you're connected with already, or it could be somebody new. So they do feel that sense of like, when they're with you, everything's okay. But they have these deep, dark mental things that go on with them. I would definitely have to say, expect some type of communication and a love offer, proposal of some sort coming forward. It could be travel. Ooh, look, Knight of Swords, right when I said that. There's definitely going to be some type of communication about travel or talk, or this person, there's determination here to be with you despite their thoughts and feelings about themselves, despite the fact that they think they look like a fish, or they don't feel like you should be attracted to them. And I feel like they want to try to please you and show you who they are and show you that, it's like, I hope you'll love me even though I've got like a fishy smell and scales all down my back. I hope you'll love me anyway. Because I feel like this person, no matter how they view themselves, even when they get in their dark moods, they're either coming back around or coming towards you with this take charge, because they're coming for you because they know that they love you. They're not 100% sure that you love them. They question why you love them. Who knows why you do? Maybe you just do. Maybe you just can't explain why you do, but you do. So yeah, I don't have any major arcana. This is very light energy with this person. They might communicate with you during these next 10 days that they've been feeling depressed. Could be that they feel kind of lost without you. And, they start flirting or reaching out to you and making love offers to you, but their intention is to come towards you. It's interesting how contrasting the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords, because the Four of Swords is like, all right, that's almost like ghosting. That's almost like not communicating, not speaking. I feel like if there any communication or flirtation or your positive responses to them will take them from that Eight of Swords negative thinking to a place of being at peace. And that it's almost as if your support or your encouragement with this person in response to them, and your acceptance and your love knows no bounds, and that you accept them for who they are, even though they have these down moments, it brings them that sense of peace and causes them to want to charge after you, to come after you with a swiftness and speediness. And I feel like even though they may have these moments where they feel bad, they're coming. There's some kind of proposal. There's travel. There's coming forward. There's not taking no for an answer. So it's a bit of a shift. It really is. And even if they don't communicate with you that they're having, some negative moments or things like that, you might see this person sometimes being down, and other times you might see them being very relaxed and sweet, and it might be confusing. But it really, I don't feel like this person really cares. Their intention is towards you. They want to give you the love. They may not feel like they deserve it in return, but they know you do. Okay, let's take a look at your energy here. I can't believe I have no major arcana cards there, so I won't have to clarify anything. You know what? I'm actually just now, they're saying pull a card for the Eight of Swords. Let's look. Let's see. What does cause this person? They're always on the edge of having a full-blown anxiety attack. They try to stave it off. Oh, look. Yep, Nine of Swords. That's exactly what I was saying. I even had that card in my mind when I was saying, because this is stress and anxiety. This person is trying to hold themselves back. Also, Virgo, this offer of some sort that's coming through, it is causing them a lot of stress and anxiety. They don't know if you're going to accept it, or if you're going to if you really want them, or you really aren't crazy about them as much as they are with you, even if they're not expressing it to you or haven't in the past, that this is a past person. They haven't, because they're just, I don't know if they're shy, or they just don't feel like anyone could love them, or you could. It's hard for them to believe, so much so that approaching you or making an offer to you causes them great stress and anxiety. Okay. And sometimes going forward, this person, not sometimes, going forward, they'll be coming across to you as like, everything's fine. I feel great. I'm just peaceful and relaxed, and I'm good. And I love you, Virgo. And I want to be with you, and I'm coming for you. Let's get married. Let's get in a commitment. Let's, let me offer my cup of love. But it causes them extreme anxiety deep down, like a rumbling volcano within them. All right, let's take a look at you. Okay, so Virgo, you've got the Seven of Cups. So you have your eye on this one person only. Look at this ghost. Okay, you may have other offers or get other offers from, others, and you're pretty sure about all these things, it's pretty obvious, right? You can see you can see the other options, what the other temptations are. You've been dealing with some snakes. You've been dealing with some glamorous looking, good looking people. You've been dealing with some very aggressive types. You've been dealing with people who are just always got to be in victory mode and have to be ego. You've been dealing with people very materialistic. You've been dealing with people who, are close to your home for some of you. You've been to the circus and you've seen the puppet show, Virgo, is what I feel like is happening here. But you're interested in this person, and this is them. You see how he's got that sheet over his head, kind of like hiding and not expressing. You're intrigued by them. I'm not sure what it is. You're not willing. I don't see you. I don't see you have this person and 6 other options where you're trying to choose. But I have to say, the 6 other cups here is the 6 of Cups, right? This might have to do with a past person. Okay. So when I say past, it may not have to be somebody that you had a deep relationship with. This could be somebody that like last week or recently that you were talking to that, you know, maybe they ghosted or they're ghosting a little, or they're just kind of like, and you're wondering where they are or what's going on. And you're just deeply intrigued by this person. You want to know more. And they're kind of like, this person kind of comes at you with this like, haha, you'll have to figure it out. They don't like to really reveal. That's what I said, because they have insecurities and fears that they'll be rejected. So you, like I said, you may either you're having other options or other temptations or things going on in your life these next 10 days that you're pretty sure that you know, like, it's not like you are stuck trying to make a decision because you don't have enough information. You're pretty sure about all the other information of the other people. This one here, it's like, what's under the veil? You know, you want to reach them. You want to get close to them and connect with them. And also with them coming in with this love offer to you in these next 10 days, you're kind of like, what does that mean? Is this real life? Is this for real? Right? Because this just looks like an apparition. Let's take a look and see. It's a very tempting offer, Virgo, that's coming in for you. I don't know if you're going to trust it. And I don't know if it's because of them or because of just you, where there's like this too good to be true kind of thing. Let's see what's going on here. What else is going on with Virgo? Oh, Virgo. This is Gemini energy. Here we go. Our first major arcana, and it's for you. This is love. This is your other half. You know, you guys, I like to say this is my twin flame card. Usually the Two of Cups is the soulmate thing for me in my readings. But the Lovers, you know what, Virgo? It's kind of like what I was saying before. You know, you definitely want to be in union with this person, even if this is someone new coming in, you know, it doesn't have to be a past person, but there is, you know, you're very spiritual. You look up to the angels, you pray, you look up to, you know, the heavens, you pray. This person looks at you. They have their eye on you, and you want your person to be open and expressive and vulnerable with you. And because I feel like if they are, then you will be that, you are more easily that way with them. Okay. But it feels like because they sit here with these very like this difficult energy here, it feels like your love heals this. So what do I mean by that? Your love. It's just your affection and your care, and your ability to be open and vulnerable gives them a sense of like that you're a real person and you have feelings and emotions as well. And you're not out here trying to play games or, you know, cause drama. And that's not really your style anyway. But I see you do view this person as your other half. You do. And they do too, but it's difficult for them to get over their insecurities. And this is something that you need to know, because this tends to be a bit of a block. Your person does try to keep a lid on their deep fears and insecurities. They just want to love you. They don't really want you to see that. But I don't feel like if they were to show that to you, you would feel any differently towards them. Because you truly do love this person, right? That's what the Lovers is. 100%. You see them as just being perfect, no matter what their flaws are. You may need to tell them. You may need to tell them. But I don't feel like they're going to, I feel like they're going to love you anyway. They're just going to keep loving you anyway. There's something about you that this person sees that's very healing to them. You know, it's interesting. I'm just, you know, I don't usually do this in this readings, but what I want to ask, what does Virgo's person see in Virgo that causes them to have such strong feelings for Virgo? What does Virgo's person, what is this? What is it? Okay. Oh, okay. So we have the Six of Wands. You make them feel on top of the world. Oh, the Three of Pentacles. You hold them in high regard, and they sense that. Okay. I don't know if you feed their ego or something, but whatever it is, that's fine. It seems to be like the antidote that helps this person. And you're also, they see that you're willing to overcome your fears, to face your fears, to be with them. It's like it's like they sense your dedication to them. They can sense this. This is what they love about you. And that you're willing to put in the effort or the work to learn them and whatever they need to try to make the connection work. You're very, I see you being very open and loving and warm towards this person, but also very practical and dedicated. And, you support them and you lift them up as much as you can, despite the difficulty. You also have a way helping this person. So look at that water down there. You see how it's just very turbulent. You have a way of bringing this person into a peaceful state by your energy. And that's what I was saying here. Despite all of their anxieties and all, even though they may come across as being, oh, everything's fine and I'm good and I feel good and I'm relaxed and peaceful, it's because of you, Virgo. It's because of you. Okay. And I know you're like, what? All right, let's see what else is going on for you here. Okay. You have the Justice card. So we have Libran energy. Virgo, you're definitely a fair-minded individual. Okay. Or you have this energy going forward. I see you, Virgo, wanting to make it right, make things fair, make things good between you and your person. I see you. You might be a little legalistic in the sense there where, you feel like the sweetness and the flirtation and all is great, but you're also very bare bones in the sense that, okay, you love the flirtation, you love the romance, you love the flirting, all that stuff. But you have a tendency to want to do things by the book as well, follow procedures. You have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. I just saw that in the camera thing. So procedural, sorry, you guys. Sorry. Procedural, doing things the right way, making things good between you and your person. And so it's not without saying that even though you do enjoy the passion and the love and all of that stuff, I feel like some of you want to just, you have formality about you. Your person might be a little more lovey-dovey and you might be a little more formal. And especially this 10 days going forward, being fair, but doing things a bit more formally. I'm going to keep going and then I'll pull clarifiers for that because that's interesting. Okay. So your person might have some passive energy about them. They tend to just kind of, they might be passive aggressive. They have this aggression within them, but they're, they also tweet, what's the word? Do I want to say teeter back and forth a little bit? You're focused on progress. You're focused on partnership. You're focused on, you and this person taking on the world, having the world in your hands and going forward. I see you in this position where this is what you want. You do believe that you two can be together. Some of you, because that little world that there's a world there. Some of you might be in a long distance thing, like somewhere across the world or across oceans, that kind of thing. But you are still, I see you still looking out and being hopeful about opportunities together, and also seeing growth in this partnership or this connection. I just feel like, Virgo, you want your other half. This is what you want, and that's what you're focused on. And you're not really trying to be caught up in fantasies or wishful thinking. All right. And I don't really feel like your person is either. It may come across like that. It feels to me like they are just really, the cards are showing me here that this person loves you. They love you, or they're in love with you. They just stress about stuff, stress about themselves. They just don't feel worthy of the love. That's all. And they hide that from you. What else do we need? What else does Virgo need to know? Yeah, here's the Hierophant. See, that's what I was saying, kind of being like very formal. You're definitely in this energy. You want commitment, exclusivity. You don't want to have to guess. And you don't have to guess. Now that you're listening to this reading, I'm telling you, when you're not hearing from this person or they're shutting down, it's because they really don't feel like they're worthy of your love. They feel like you're worthy of theirs, and they want to come forward and show you and communicate with you and prove it to you. You've got 3 major arcanas here. They're more in a very much lighter energy. Let's pull a card for, I was just going to say the Lovers. Here's the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, there's definitely growth here, and there's an extreme amount of passion in this connection from your side, and a physical passion and lust on your side, okay? You know, your person's coming in with the Knight of Cups. They're like, here, I want to give you my love, and I'm coming after you. I'm coming for you. And that's it. And I'm not going to take no for an answer. And Virgo, you're over here like, okay, but can we have sex? Probably going to get my channel shut down for saying that word. But can we, can we be physical with each other? Virgo, you're very sensual, and you're very physical, physically sensual type of person. And I feel like, Virgo, you're like, what's going to heal your stress and anxiety? If we get under the sheets, that's what's going to make you feel a lot better. You know that's a very healing energy. It's a very important part and aspect of a relationship. And you may not be a counselor or able to help this person with their mental struggles, but you know that the physical connection is very healing. That sexual healing. I was hearing that. What's that song from Marvin Gaye? So yeah, Virgo, you have a very strong passion for this person, for them. And I feel like this week you're really going to be showing it in one way or another. One way or another. They've got all this, look, they have cups and swords. So they have like this mental stuff going on, but their love for you is real. And you've got like everything under the book. You're quite unique, Virgo, I have to tell you. And I feel like your person feels that way about you. Okay, Queen of Swords. The other thing about you, Virgo, is you have a tendency to be tough. Okay, a little sharp around the edges. I don't feel like this is a bad thing. I feel like you are a very strong person, and they see that about you, that you're strong and you're tough and you'll fight back, and you're truthful and you're honest. You might have a little sarcasm in you or a little wittiness about you. They see that about you and they love that. I wasn't clarifying anything. They just popped out. And I think that Spirit just wanted you to have a little more information about how they see you. I also feel like if the time ever comes to have the conversation with your person, you would tell them, listen, I am ready to fight for you. Just say the word. You want to be with me? We want to be together. I will fight for you all the way. All right. Clarify justice, please. Okay. Yep. See, Virgo, you're definitely like Miss or Mr. Independent. You're fine. Okay. You can take care of yourself. You're good at building your wealth. You're very good at working and being consistent and persistent in your career or your things you want to do. You're very independent. But I think you're tired of being alone. Because you lay in bed and you're just like, well, I can't lay down with my money and kiss and cuddle my money, and I think you're tired of being alone. I do. And I don't think you're going to have to worry about it, because I think you've got somebody here who is just very sweet on you, and they struggle with it. Their mental stuff, but they're very sweet on you. But you will be fair with them. And if they are not able to, reach you or reach the levels or heights that you need them to, you're perfectly fine standing on your own 2 feet. And you might communicate this with this person, because Virgo, that, despite if things aren't going to be able to work out, you are still going to be successful in your life. You'll still go after your luxuries, your having a nice home, being in your abundance. The 9 of Pentacles is the Virgo card. So being financially content and happy, no matter what happens, you're okay there. You are. Let's take a look at the Hierophant. Just be careful that you are not too legalistic with things. Sometimes, love just has to flow. The love just has to flow. All right. Show us the Hierophant. Okay. So you have the 6 of Pentacles. So Virgo, this tells me, they're saying here that you're a very spiritual person. You have that within you. And you do have you're very moral. Okay. You won't just throw things to the wind on a whim. Okay, you like to have your standards. You're very intelligent. The Hierophant can represent like professor. Some of you might be a professor or a teacher of some sort. You're willing to give. You're willing to teach. You're willing to help. Again, you're willing to be fair. Okay, and generous with your person. I don't really see you, if anything, your physical passion towards them, you will be very, during these next 10 days, very aggressive with that. But everything else, you're a little hesitant with love with this person, maybe because you're not sure either, or you haven't been, or until they actually come forward with that love and profess their love to you, you kind of remain like hesitant, like you're not sure. But you are very generous and hospitable. And you will dole out little bits of spiritual information and healing for this person when you guys have your communication. Okay. Because that's just kind of what you're about. It's interesting. I don't know. I'm just picking up a lot of hesitation on both your sides. Actually, it just feels to me like your person is really trying to get out of their comfort zone to come towards you with professing their love for you. It's just whatever's going on with them. What causes them? Let's see. What causes them to have these mental stress? What brings this? Where does this come from with this person? I mean, I know that like it's mentally stressful for them to express their love, but they're going to get over that, and they are going to do it. But where does this really come from? Because I'm just curious. Oh, there's a tower. So this person had a massive tower moment at some point in their life. This is also them, having that tower moment where they're just going to put their anxieties aside or whatever's going on and come forward with that cup of love to you. But since I was asking about what may have caused this, they had some kind of a breakdown at some point in their life. It might have been like a massive breakup, or where they were devastated, or something along that. Something fell apart in their past that was just devastating. But this person loves you, Virgo, and they see that you are the one for them. And they are, despite their breakdown, whether it was a mental breakdown or whatever might have happened, they have a strong physical attraction for you. And they hope that you have that as well. We see it. We see that you do. But they're going to overcome this going forward. So it looks good. Looks good. Let's pull a couple of cards, messages from the Moonology deck, and see what your messages are here. Okay. Hold your vision, Virgo. So, whatever you're hoping for, you're wanting in this connection, hold your vision. That's a fixed moon. Fixed means stay. So that message to me here for you is to not give up. Let's see what else you need to know here. Whatever your vision is, when it comes to a relationship or love, let's just say love. Hold your vision. Don't let go of that vision. What else? What else? Surrender to the divine, full moon. Okay. So basically this is like saying God has you, right? The divine has you. This whole situation has been worked out. It was meant to be. It's going the way it's going because this is the path and this is the journey and this is what's supposed to be happening. Even though at times it's confusing and you're lost and you miss them or then it's an ebb and flow. Sometimes things are really good. Sometimes things are not good and you're not sure. It's like just surrender everything. Just allow this situation to evolve between you and your person. Try not to, overthink it too much or worry whether or not they're ever going to commit to you, or worry about whether or not you can, or worry about whether they truly love you, because so you don't have all the information, and I'm giving it to you here. I'm telling you what's going on with them, but you are still like, is there more? Is there more I need to know? What else do I need to know? That's where surrender to this. Just try not to get too, over analytical. Don't pick apart every little thing. Just enjoy. Especially for the new year. What's your next message? Be bold and make the first move. Okay, Virgo. Basically, here's you making the first move to bring you both into union, right? And that's what I was saying. You do have that energy here, right? You have that face your fears energy. You may not feel like you do, but you do. And if you're afraid, if your fears are holding you back, it's because you're fearing being rejected or you fear that it's not going to work out. But the Six of Swords drops the sword. They go towards the light. The Six of Swords basically says, face your fears and overcome. Because the next card after this is the Seven of Swords. And that is the fear of deception and lies and trickery. Face those fears. All right, I'm going to pull one card from the Loving Words from Jesus to see what his messages are for you. You don't have to be a follower of Jesus, but I'm sure there's a message in here for someone if you want to watch and listen. So one card from, what is Jesus's message for Virgo during these next 10 days? Take no thought for tomorrow, for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. So what that means, Virgo, is don't stop thinking about, no, that's not it. Don't worry about tomorrow. Stay in the present. Take no thought about tomorrow whatsoever. It will work itself out. Leave the past in the past. Don't fret. My goodness. Sorry. Don't fret over tomorrow. Stay where you are. There's an old saying, if you have one foot in the present and one foot in the past, then you are PPing on today. All right. So take no thought of it. It will work itself out. All right, Virgo, this message was very good for you for the next 10 days. I hope that this resonates for you. Please do hit the like and subscribe button, and I will speak to you all very shortly. All right. Take care.